I think it's evident in my voice. But dude, I didn't realize about this until like last night. I forgot that Adventurine and what's her name were leaving today. So obviously, I didn't know that my guy was like. I didn't know that part 2 was out. Let me press the button. The new part. I didn't know part 2 was out. I gotta find my headphones. I don't know where they are. Ooh, I also gotta find my other controller because it's like dying. So this first. It hasn't been that long since I Okay, let me go find it first. Let me go find it. I cannot wait for Boot Hill, but I can't wait because I don't have enough wishes yet. But I can't wait. I'm like halfway there, a little over halfway there to the amount of wishes I need. And like I don't have any money to wear. Without any issue. Every single time I do this. Oh. Oh. I found my headphones. That means what? My controller's probably close by. Ooh. Alright, I'm losing interest. I'm only gonna care if it dies. I'm only gonna look for it if it dies while I'm streaming. With the stuff though. But it's okay. Let me get comfortable again. Whew, my tummy hurts. Go back. Because I just woke up. You know how your stomach feels if you like just wake up? And you get up and you instantly get on with your day. There we go. This needs to be turned up like a lot. There we go. Now let's get to moving. I'm so excited. You do not understand how excited I am.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Cody's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I have been waiting for this man. Let's admire him for a second. Oh my god. Look at him. No, because look at him. Goodness. Okay.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
Shut up, Pom Pom. Oh.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so...
Oh my god, I never
no
noticed his eyes.
to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
God, I love him.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Oh, wow, really? Oh, I'm so excited.
Galaxy Ranger?
About to have a team of Galaxy Rangers.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct?
Oh, well.
Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, But there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status. And none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
What? Look at him. Look at that stance. So lovely. I am getting that man. If I don't have the funds to get him, best believe I'll find them. Dude. I'm getting him, for sure. But I should have got some like grapes or something. I'm starving. I'm not starving. I'm just a little
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Allied Oath.
Okay, I saw that in the thing. So that's funny.
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shone on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
I hope he appears more throughout the story. If he doesn't, I'm gonna cry. Please, because I love him. Look at it. Oh, interesting.
And why would I play along?
Ooh.
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
I love him.
Alright then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
Oh,
This
his
reply
mouth
does
does
not
kind of
instill
move
trust.
with what he's
It
saying.
only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right?
But he was
Us
so
Galaxy
bright.
Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line.
I was confused why his face was a lot more, like, I don't know, something about it was like I had to look at it. I don't know what it is. And I just realized just now. He's like glowing. He's like glowing. He's not whiter than his hair, but he look it almost. Like if you put your finger over his nose, he looks whiter than his hair. I feel like that bit of pink on the nose kind of, I don't know, it kind of spreads throughout the rest of his face and makes it look like, oh yeah, he got some color to him. I'm not complaining. I'm not racist or anything, but I prefer individuals that are like white as paper or tan. I don't really care for the pale individuals like Don Hung. He's not for me. I'm joking. I'm not joking. I don't like him, but I am joking. I just thought that was funny. And when he talks, his teeth are also very sharp, so that could also be on the
Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
But I think another thing is like how he's smiling, and you can see that even when he's talking, and it's like I don't know. I don't think this is a situation that normal niggas would be smiling. I'm just saying.
As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift? I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Acheron.
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
Kaya? I'm sorry. I was not listening for a minute. It's okay. I was reading something.
Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't
Me
want to
personally, I
believe
wouldn't
me,
trust
you
a man
best
that
send a
just
message
pointed
to
a gun
him.
at my head.
I'd advise you to move fast. We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true.
I would if you looked like that, though. I'm not even gonna. He wouldn't even look. I don't have survival instincts, not when it comes to pretty cyborg cowboys. Goodness.
And that Acheron,
I loved him as soon as I heard him.
Tends to do.
I didn't have to see anything he does. No, please don't. Okay.
I don't intend to do anything.
Oh, okay.
That's not up to you.
Okie dokie.
Did you know? People
Oh.
who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. Be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky
Where are these
is
NPCs?
instinct, but now this night sky has been mercilessly severed. Died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
It'll be like that sometimes, bestie.
A single slash of a blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point.
But you're incorrectly
Many
wrong.
guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them that the planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Ooh.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Yeah, let me see him. I want to see him.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
Okay, buddy.
We are one.
You gathered a bunch of NPCs. Ooh, she bad. Hey, hello.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
Slashed them all.
Mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring
Oh,
are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
ooh.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat.
Okay.
Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
I love her.
Are confident, but be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The chords of the harmony
I want hummus.
extend across worlds. If you do not comply, When the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime.
We mad.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the
But
tally.
you got a bunch of NPCs, dude.
And you will die.
Mhm.
I mean, all of you will.
I love her.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
Skedaddle. No, wait, no, please. No, please. No, please.
I
Don't
wasn't aware there
go.
was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the farm leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright. Look, and even more so when
I think she
this
left.
self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift. Acheron. A befitting name.
What does that mean?
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Ooh. Not understanding anything.
The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the...
What about
what?
it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
Sparkle.
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Interesting.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh,
Should have killed the kid.
this...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape.
Okie dokie.
So many people talking about it. This commotion
so
at
I
the theme
can-
park definitely made waves.
Play her now. Interesting. I need to go that way, actually. Okay, we're on our way. Almost there. Almost there, guys. Bear with me. No. No, stop it. Why do they stay taking Locha? Could you not, please? Goodness, stay taking my healer.
The family needs...
It appears the goods, however.
Miss Robin, the family can...
But as you can see, sir,
I do not
perhaps
care.
the dreamscape...
I could stay...
Of course.
You've had quite a bit to drink. Are you sure you're okay?
Alcoholics.
It doesn't matter how much you drink in a dream.
Okay.
Hello.
Nothing to be worried.
Hey, are you a...
Hey, don't...
Oh, we've sailed off.
Rest assured, Miss Robin.
I trust you guys.
Actually,
Miss Robin.
Thank you all for your... Of course the family did not...
No wonder.
Don't worry.
Please be
Thank you for your hard work. This is a small gift.
I can't believe...
If trouble comes knocking on our...
Let me stop playing.
Miss Rob...
I didn't
I can't believe...
Preparation is important.
Plus, I meant... Even if you say so. Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose... Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this. Suppose I should keep on helping...
Huh?
Here, take this, little guest. Make sure to take good care of it until the opening of the charming... You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
Yay, finally back to the Trailblazer.
We're back to where it all began.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
You
this.
entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Okie dokie.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more.
Okay.
But it's time I laid bare
Goodness.
the entire truth before you.
Are you gonna take another minute to
As you
move
might
on?
have heard, I also go by another name. Stella Hunter Sam.
Okay. I'm glad to meet you.
I'm sorry. I had no other choice.
Dude, why
I
is the
know you
pause?
have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape?
No.
When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
Oh, hold on. So you're also like Acheron and Blade and Silverwolf? Because if so, finally I can have a full team of Stellar Hunters. Let's go.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death.
Okay.
The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
So are you like dead or no?
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was still alive.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
Okay.
And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I don't understand.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart.
I don't remember what that looked like.
And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Okay, bestie. Better be Boot Hill. Better be someone. They better be cute. I'm gonna be mad. Okay, well, are they actually gonna speak?
I never knew you could do this.
So I was right. Look at Blade looking all dapper. I cannot drive. What, drive?
Do you have a driver's license?
My boy.
I do.
That is surprising.
Look at him.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
God, I love...
No, it's nothing.
God, when is this rerun?
I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I couldn't have been Kafka.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, It will lead us to Khan.
Yes,
And then
finally.
comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Oh, bro, I'm about to.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script, too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance.
Hmm?
I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you, then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously.
I love this.
Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose
I
what
could
we do.
have a full.
We all have this right,
Dollar
don't
on
we?
Hunter.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I better shoot Blade. You better
Hope
be
you
wearing that
find
outfit.
whatever
too.
you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
My Kafka's kid. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Finally. God, I love you.
Close your eyes. This is the answer.
What?
Isn't it incredible? The monster
What?
that we have always known as Death is actually
Wait,
the
what?
guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule.
What are you
The
talking about?
question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here, but from the whispers of the
She doesn't.
residents.
The pause.
that man again.
Gallagher. Is he gonna get a 5-star form too? It only makes sense. He over here killing 5-stars and shit. He killed the whole family. He killed the
Always
whole
in the
family.
right place at the right time.
He killed a whole family. That man's a menace. And, dude, he's a 5-star killer. He better be a fucking 5-star himself. He better get a 5-star variant. Please give me a 5-star variant that I'll actually want. It's a Don Hung.
Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Okay.
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles.
I'll take this.
Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Why? I mean, yeah, sure. I'm stealing. I like to rob individuals. Let me hit it. Oh my god, I hate when that thing pops up at the bottom, because then I can't do anything. Nom nom. Let me eat it. Nom nom. I already get to level 60. Hey guys! You take too long to speak.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it.
I love you. Yeah, that.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family,
I'm thinking of Misha, my bad.
Coney we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, you have fun. Bestie.
Keep going straight down this alley,
I
and
will.
it'll lead to an elevator.
What the fuck?
It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Poor guy. Okay, okay. Any more people in dumpsters? Goodness. At this point, why not just go back to real life? I want to go back then, dude. Happy. Is she drunk or something? Is she doing drugs? If I quit drinking, will she come back? Hey, yum. You're a child. Goodness, what is this place? Just depression? God, there's a bunch of sad niggas.
Clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Okay, please. Ah! Let me out of here. Uh-oh. There's a thing there. Oh, well. Ooh. Doors behind me? No. Okay. Investigate. Okay.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into...
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Okay.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the train.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Okay,
sure.
bye.
Let's reconnect later.
Zhongli.
Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Misha?
Let's go.
I'm
sure you've already noticed him.
Yeah, I have.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's
God,
bellboy.
I hate him.
How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
I don't wanna.
Can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Okay, buddy. Bro, I'm scared to rob them. Is it like actually a brother, or you just saying, bro? You be talking like that. Kill myself. Listen. Are y'all depressed? No, thanks. Alright. That has nothing to do with me. Guess I'm out of here. There's a puzzle over there.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor. Tried to warn you too.
Interesting. Oh, there we go. I like shops. Please actually be something good. Okay. This is decent, I think. Sure, actually. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's a souvenir. Move, kid.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for.
Stop whining. Stop whining. Shut up.
I remember when this place was all
I don't care.
hustling.
Yank. Oh. Ten out of 10.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
I love Walt.
TikTok!
The fuck?
Friend and new friend! Let's high five!
What the fuck?
Your, memory zone mean?
Look at my boy.
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Shut up.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher.
Yeah.
But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Oop.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream. But its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions.
Okay.
And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
No, go die.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right, then. We'll follow your plan.
No, please, God, no.
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling.
I love him.
Am I really still so young at heart?
I love you.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Oops, sorry. I wish I could listen to that voice line again. Oh, I can later on, but like...
Everyone, look!
Shut the fuck up.
A black hole?
Uh-oh.
An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami. Look, there she is.
This NPC. I do not want to talk to this nigga. I do not care. I gotta go. Dude, I'm here for the treasure. I think I want to talk to this random nigga. I'll just tell him, but how'd y'all get up there? Oh, but I can't hop up here.
What's inside?
My calculation. I'm Kami. See that huge gate? But the scary I constantly am after 10.
Wait.
Please don't worry.
Did I see her?
This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know
I
her
love
too?
Rosalina.
Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
We're
Super
very
Mario
interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements.
I like
Could
Rosalina.
you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria Dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out. I felt it.
I was thinking of Rosalina. Because I've heard so many people.
Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
I've heard so many people call her Rosalina, and I'm like, There's an A at the end of Rosa. Not that is an O. Come on now. Do you know nothing about vocabulary? Do you need to go back to kindergarten, my guy? Like, come on now. It is Rosalina. R-O. Not Rosalina. Come on now. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is Rosalina. And I'm the one in the wrong. Maybe it's foreign. I don't know. It is foreign, but whatever.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Oh.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her.
Shut up.
Perhaps.
What are you saying?
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef.
Shut the fuck up.
We might be able to find the... Let me go!
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
What the fuck are you doing?
Ghost,
Leave that
there's
kid
a
alone.
ghost.
Damn.
Come near me!
You are terrifying that child.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
Why are you harassing
Mr.
that
Yang
kid?
and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
Miss Trailblazer.
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down.
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life.
Well, this is how it... Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you.
What?
He thinks he's dead.
It's called abuse.
Although, when I first felt...
Dear guest, this is not the...
That's right. Did you hear that?
Me should look like a
Repeat
ghost.
after
Let's be
me.
real.
Dream?
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I?
Ah.
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Papeshi.
Stop asking. You'll alert them.
You're not talking about...
Why don't we just move
Say
on?
that name.
Goodness gracious. Am I fighting the child? Or did monsters really just fucking come?
How familiar. That's half the work.
I kinda wanna switch out Dr. Ratio.
You chose the wrong enemy.
With,
I'm asking questions.
Yumiko. If I get Welt, bro, I'm telling you. If I lose my 50-50 and I get Welt, or if I get him on standard, he's going on the team instantly. Or he's at least if I get Boot Hill.
That's half the work.
If I get hit before I get Boot Hill. That's what I meant to say.
I'll see you off.
My bones are cold.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Oh, what the fuck? You just skipped Acheron's turn? Damn it. I weep for the departed.
He passed out.
Oh,
His
well.
intense negative emotion.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here... But we can't just leave this man here.
Why?
Can we take him somewhere safe?
You do that.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've
Two
gotten to know many
annoying
locals
ass
while waiting
niggas.
for you guys.
Can't
Everyone
just
here
shut
is
the
living
fuck
a
up, can you?
self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels...
Don't ask where I'm from. I hear...
You're very tan.
Evening, Jessie.
Welcome, Miss March.
These two are my friends.
I see. Another poor... There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful...
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but this man has had quite the shock.
Hello, Vian, like...
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound,
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are... I also heard that when
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Okay. I thought I already collected this.
A stroke of genius like this.
Ah. The fuck? Oh my god. I'm telling you, this is a horror game. I just spit everywhere.
This is where we split up.
And she just stayed
So
there.
that's how it is.
Ooh.
He's
gonna be a playable character for sure.
Here.
He's gonna be a playable character. He's not for me though. He's not for me personally. I won't be pulling for him. Wait, let me hear his voice.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase,
I won't be buying him.
What an
unless he's a 4-star, then
twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
It better be a 4-star.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Okay.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Okay.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is...
You're too modest, Mike.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
What's your issue? Who else would you be talking to? What?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
Is there an issue going on here?
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Getting an explanation. What does this mean? I'm not good with... Look, I'm not good with... look. Socially, I don't understand what this means. Is he being mean to Welt? Does he not like Welt? Or...
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
Okay.
An important guest? Who could it be?
Goodness gracious.
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down.
When is Boot Hill gonna get here? Move. I miss Boot Hill. That's
there
not
she
Boot
is.
Hill.
Everyone sings so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music.
Oh, I can't thank you.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing.
This is the actual Robin?
It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every...
It seems Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
That's my boy.
They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledgling. And me, an old lady with no legs.
Seriously?
Without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony.
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have... But you know what? You see, in dreams we look...
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a...
It's the real
It's
Robin.
a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume...
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding.
So this is a real her?
Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which the land of the exiles, concealed by the...
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice is made...
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor... or traitors. But this is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Cute.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've... Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
Doesn't sound too kind in my own personal opinion.
But I don't want to...
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds... they should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, after countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you...
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Okay, interesting.
Well... Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it, won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood?
And what might that be, my son?
Oh.
What if this little Charmony dove, I mean, if there are fledglings in this world, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them.
Talking in your sleep, Birdie?
Oh.
Time to wake up.
What? Oh.
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So,
oops.
You figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
My love, Galaxy.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate?
Oops.
What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
I've heard his voice before
The
somewhere.
fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I'm ready for a
I find
cutscene.
it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Leave my boy alone.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Don't
Show
breathe my
me
ear.
Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
What?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too.
Yeah.
There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Whoa, what did Gallagher do? Leave my brother
That'd be
alone. He
great.
didn't do nothing.
Please follow me on...
I love Gallagher.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier.
Rosalina, and...
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison. However, today...
Rosalina, and... Tiernan.
Today, the planet of festiv...
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
I love Himiko's voice.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence.
Oh,
She
interesting.
ventured alone into the heart of the... Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable.
Wait,
He
what?
led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Boot Hill? Boot Hill? Boot Hill?
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and...
Though I had expected as
Boot
much,
Hill?
the tale...
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown.
Boot Hill?
But what about this tablet?
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive.
I thought that was
However,
Walt speaking.
he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Where the homies at? Where's Walt? Walt? Walt, where are you? I don't want to talk to him. I want to talk to Walt. Where's Walt? He doesn't laugh at me. Hey, Gallagher. Oh, I definitely don't want to talk to Misha.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say? That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is...
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means? I wish that were the truth. But if that were the case, I wouldn't have invited all of you.
I was zoned out, sorry.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea,
Creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an Emanator of Remembrance or Enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Tuning out.
Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I was not paying any attention.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected.
Oh, so...
It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first...
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood.
Oh.
The current Dream Master.
Interesting. But so Gallagher didn't do anything wrong. Right? That's what's being said here. He didn't do shit wrong. That's my nigga right there. Still.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive.
He's
And even
pretty
the heads
harsh.
of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has
Why
been kind
is
to my sister and me.
he a 4-star?
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
Being Gallagher.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also
Wow,
victims
shit,
of the
sorry.
cancer of all worlds.
Oh wow, bro.
We grew up as orphans,
Oh wow,
and were
bro.
adopted by the family when they came to help.
Oh wow, bro.
Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Oh wow, bro.
But I can't just stand by and
Y'all got
watch
different
Mr.
mothers or
Gopherwood
something?
become an enemy
Or
of the
fathers?
Harmony.
Cause even their hair is
forced to support
slightly
an evil
different.
cause.
Their eyes are completely different. I like how they have an animation where they kind of like blink twice real quick. I saw that with Acheron's and I thought that was a one-time thing, but then I just saw Robin do it too, so.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams.
Okay, buddy.
As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for
thanking
ensuring
Gallagher.
Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you.
Just like...
We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Damn. So this is like Genshin where we come over and just save worlds constantly, huh? Save nations and worlds. I'd be like that sometimes. I'm just that nigga for real.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark.
Huh? Are you talking
Since
about
our
yourself?
interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
Yeah.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we nameless.
We'd win. I want to say that.
That line
Rest
Shut up.
assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations, and could make all the difference if things get ugly.
I love Walt.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here.
Yes,
We
sir.
still need to make some preparations.
Yes, sir. Oh, he's right here. I was wondering who this motherfucker was.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh?
Even you're saying that, Miss?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony.
Oh no.
And he has the
fighting.
entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Is this gonna be Boot Hill's thing?
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
How about you shut up?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
Oh.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
Probably.
May I borrow it for a moment?
You can borrow everything.
I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's
And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
What?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the three nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Razalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
I feel this.
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express, and I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
Ooh.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
I don't know much about my...
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblazer. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Okay. What is Gallagher? Is Gallagher physical? I want his cons. Oh, there he is. Because I like him. Damn it, he's fire. Oh, wait. It reminds me he was holding that match. A good sense of there.
here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Oh, finally a cutscene. Why can't I see?
What's happening?
Oh, look at Gallagher. Oh. Stairs? Okay, then.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead.
You know what that looks like?
The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char.
You know what that looks like?
The Watchmaker.
You know what that looks like? Well, let me go then. Oh, okay. Cool. Certified lover boy. I get nods. Oh my god. That and BBL jersey. And the waters, the braids is like been it's been on replay in my head. Like I cannot. And the A minor thing, of course. God, it's just like I'll be walking around and then just randomly start singing BBL jersey because it's so catchy. So catchy, but BBL jersey. Okay, move on. Stop it. I need to lock in. Hey. You gotta speak to me?
Sure enough. The Watchmaker is the third nameless.
And he's dead as
Even I
hell.
could guess that one.
He's dead as hell.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless.
How long has he been dead for?
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Okay. Please don't take me to another dimension. BBL jersey. BBL.
Wait, seriously? How could a dream bubble be...
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
No.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most
I'm leaving all
precious
those
thing of
birds
all.
here.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything.
Okay.
That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Oh. I gotta sneeze. Yes! 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 Yes!
Welcome
yes.
to the Reverie Hotel.
Yes.
How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless.
The Astral Express?
Thank God.
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Heng.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plan.
Now the plans have changed again.
I love him.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. The new Nameless, who's also with the Astral Express.
Pom Pom.
He's my fellow Trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express. So he wasn't registered in your system.
I love him.
Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Look at him. Look at his face. Maybe tall as hell. Or Don Hung's just short.
Oh,
there's always a possibility.
Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Yep.
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be... I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable...
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
Just happy to be here.
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
Oh, okay.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at Boot Hill.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
Pull out your gun, Boot Hill, obviously.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Where's adventuring where you need him?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to...
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
I love Boot Hill, but you're getting a little too far, buddy.
Calm down, dear guests.
Hey.
I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family had personal...
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time.
Exactly.
She really just doesn't know
Boot
what
Hill,
to do.
calm down. Oh, he has bullet earrings.
Bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Do not leave him with this poor lady.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
I'm guessing he's gonna have a line for Don Hung.
Seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Oh, Boot Hill. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Ooh, I love this. Look at that, look at that. Oh! Bow, 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 bow. You come here. Ah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
Locked and loaded.
Ooh. Bow, 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 bow. What smite? Bow, bow. Bow. Children. Bow, bow. Children. Bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Bow, bow. Let me hit that blue man. I'm supposed to make small talk. Bow, 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 bow. Point blank. He ain't make it.
You can actually book a
Where the drinks at? Bow, bow. Okay, let me stop. Bow, bow. Ah, it's gonna be so fun. Once I get him, I am never gonna not use him. I'm just be doing this all the time. Ooh. Look at him. Look at him. How could I not? Shoot me again. Shoot me again. I love it.
The Charmony Festival is about to...
Hey! You guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival.
Well, back in my home world, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a...
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber Era event. How can a
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's...
Why is it a child?
Oh, that's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival go down the drain.
But he has a nice eye.
Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two.
Oh no! It don't look like how it did in the thing. Oh, Kaya. I'm getting flashbacks to Kaya. Oh my god. I mean, it looks nice. I'm like, ooh. Whoa! See? Like, I don't know. It has definition.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel.
Ooh, she bad.
How may I assist you?
Hello.
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Hello.
Why you say hello so happy?
Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hawaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless.
No.
I can assure you, at present, all of the family...
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Gorgeous man.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Ooh.
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Nope.
I agree. I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single...
Well, I'll be forked.
What does that
If
mean?
I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Okay.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
What are y'all gonna do on the Express?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans...
I'm sorry.
Say his name like that.
But it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
I love playing this game already. Look at him run. What? Oh.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts?
Leave my nigga alone.
It's called standing up for your rights.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Shut up.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Are you allowed to be in here, sir? I don't think Boot Hill likes people of your color. Let me stop. Oh my god. Okay. What about you? Okay, just making sure. Making sure I gotta do one of these. Pow. Oops, wrong ones. Pow. Boot Hill. Boot Hill. Boot Hill. Boot Hill. See? Told you don't like him. There we go. Just making sure things are all white. What in tarnations? What are you doing here? Individual. Come here, let me look at you. Bow. Let me stop being racist. Let me move on. Goodness. I want to see him shoot a balloon though. What's your thoughts on that? No thoughts on that.
Why isn't there
I'll go this way. Let me please, Boot Hill, please. Let me fight something, please. I'm begging you. It's only right, since Boot Hill isn't here right now. That way I can know who I want to pull for. I know who I want to pull for. She's frowning. No. His frown. I mean his face. Okay. I love Dr. Ratio, but it's unfortunate. He's gonna have to be replaced.
It seems the older I get, the harder it is to fall asleep.
Who are you? Oh, she's old. I was about to say. I don't know. I didn't realize she was that old. Of course I know she's old, but not like, you know. Let me in. I know how to get in. Where's the model one? Must be bulletproof. Acheron. I mean, not Acheron. I mean, Arlecchino.
Still got so much stuff to do at the office.
I have Arlecchino on the mind. No, I have Acheron on the mind. But I'm thinking about Arlecchino.
Why isn't there a
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Literally shut the fuck up. Literally shut the fuck up. Goodness.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak?
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and he hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Hinnom Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house, anyway.
Okay.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village.
Ah, this flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
What the fuck is that?
Is that really something that humans enjoy?
I'm not so sure he's a human, but okay.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
Dynamite with rocket fuel. Okay.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
I love Boot Hill.
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet
I
of
think my mom was
festivities,
awake though.
but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron.
Hey, leave her be. She's
As
great.
you know, the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers?
Oh wait, I just realized.
It's like asking for a death wish.
It'd be funny if she just walked through the doors, considering the fact that she was asked to leave the dreamscape.
Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Ooh.
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean.
No.
Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure. But but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly...
I'm so sorry.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy. I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Usual. Unless...
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all.
Are you supposed to be a human? I get that he's like he's a cyborg, right? So he is human.
People do stupid things out of irrational
Is he cyborg or
impulses.
robot?
They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
Why can't I choose? Why? Because I'm tired of this fudge and muddle fudger. Give me the option to choose censorship, please. Because I don't like this. It's ruining his character. Come on now. Come on now. Make him sound like a child.
You think Shipei's will...
It may not necessarily be Shipei, but there's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
Croissant.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or
if he bites his tongue, that tongue is gone.
Despite Akavilli's disappearance.
It looked funny too, because actually, no, it wouldn't. It'd just be a regular clean cut. What do you think? I feel like since his teeth, it would be such a clean cut. I feel like wouldn't you be able to reattach it? I think it'd be okay. Maybe it's already happened.
In my opinion, Akavilli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path.
Okay.
But I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
One gang.
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
Ow, my elbow.
Just in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
I don't think, okay.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier.
What was your old career?
By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
What's your plan?
Uh-oh.
It's simple.
No,
we just
God,
grab some
Jesus
hostages
Christ.
and use them as bargaining chips with the family.
Come on
or
now.
maybe we can even take their identities.
Come on now.
No need for that.
Pluto.
We'll return to the Express now.
What?
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Oh, he's tweaking.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that As Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ooh.
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. Too many modifications and all.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
Oh.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we...
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Skedaddle.
You're back? 2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Acheron?
Oh, just in time.
Please be Acheron.
2 guests?
Acheron.
Yeah, Acheron. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but...
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, memo keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me
tell me
to
Acheron
introduce
is here.
myself. My name is
Yes.
Black Swan, and I serve the Garden Recollection as a
thank
memo
God.
keeper.
I'm so excited.
As for Acheron's story,
Look at that. 3 of my favorite
sure
characters
she
in the
knows it
same
better
room.
than I do.
3 of my favorite
Greetings.
characters. Add Kafka.
I'm Acheron.
Add Kafka here, and that's it.
Garden of Recollection, shirtbag. You betrayed me.
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping.
Interesting.
And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
Okay, well that's good.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something?
Oh. Oh.
I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Okay.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat. and seems to be telling the truth.
Could we all sit down and relax?
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
Oh.
Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe. Looks like the god you mentioned. Well, mortals, and for some...
Like those shadows on the ocean.
What the fuck? I just realized all those hands.
Sin thirsters. They emerge. They were once my...
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No, it was the unwavering determination as for me.
But you know, these sin thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this... Will some tasks have...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, Strange.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and... If...
No!
This is what... It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if, what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. What I do know, someone will stand at my grave.
Oh my god, no. Okay, I've been here for like 2 hours, maybe?
When I appeared as
it's
a
been 2
child,
hours.
my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence.
I'd having so much fun. But I need a minute. I don't know. I'm just... Now that we switched to someone else's point of view, I'm feeling extra. I'll get through this part.
Adulthood, I left behind.
I humbly request your blessings.
He's pretty.
Esteemed advocate of Shipe.
He's pretty.
Come to me, my kinship.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family out of laziness. I lied and claimed that everything...
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Oh. He's a...
Yes. Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh. Yes.
Are you willing to accept? Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please,
So
step
he is
forward.
like one of those confessionists.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please.
Rest assured, I have implored...
Oh, great. You know...
I see.
My children were starving. and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here.
Oh.
If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kid.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my heart.
Next.
Hey, long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak.
I have sought their presence with us.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, that's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My
I like this. This
sins?
is interesting.
Starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Interesting.
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain.
Oh.
Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the... Well, I've spent enough time in confession to date.
Interesting.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, who can judge the strong?
I want
their
Sunday.
power
He's
hides
very
their
pretty.
crimes? Who can vouch for the weak?
I feel like he's once again at the bottom of my list, but still below. I mean, above Firefly.
Who can comfort
Unless she's
the
really great.
purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong
Hey, don't sound all bitchy now.
Who is responsible for the
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you alright?
Okay, well, so gorgeous.
Fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand, even if the negotiation...
I'm relieved to see your determination.
I love WoW.
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed.
It's about time.
Are we done now?
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, yep. Thank God. Ooh, I leveled up now.
Hey, come over here.
Who said
Looks
that?
like someone needs help.
Oh.
Let's go check it out.
No, thanks. I don't even know what that said. Anyways, we're out of here. I kind of want to... Unable to enter. Well, get me out of this current character's POV then. What do you mean? Get me out of here then. How do I leave this? There we go.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Anyways, as I was, take me back to the space station, please. Okay, so it's just like one at a time. Or is this a planet, and this is a planet? And this is a planet. Or am I tweaking? Is this a planet over here? This is a planet. I don't think this is a planet. Actually, maybe. I was gonna say because this is way too small. What the fuck is this? This could be a planet, I guess. I don't think that's a planet. I think that'd be like a tiny thing. Maybe that too. I don't know. I don't know this game. Anyways. Let me lock in. I remember it took me so long to realize where this place was. Thought I saw Boot Hill.
How is everything?
Okay. I can't wait for Boot Hill. I can't wait for Boot Hill. Ooh, that's a lot. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I love to see. It's unfortunate because I do want cons for her, the girl that looks like Shinha, but I think I'll be fine. And undoubtedly, I am gonna pull. Of course, I'm not gonna get E right. Of course, I'm not gonna get. Yeah. Oh, my mom is awake. Okay, I'm gonna end it soon. But yeah. Can't wait for Boot Hill. Let me not. I was gonna go for his E things. Just because I like his E6. Of course. Obviously. But I think it'd be best if I just didn't. Let me see everyone else's E6 and stuff. I mean E1. Just their hair. Okay. No. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. But best believe, because I need Kafka. Kafka's gonna be the next person I save for, because I'm not missing her again. But yeah. Thank you for joining. I'll probably be back later to finish